Okay, suppose anything you want to shade, just listen first. Okay, there are two ways of shading. One is actually there are two ways of holding the pencil. One is like this. Suppose if I have to write something high, I hold my pencil like this, right? If I hold the pencils in the same way and shade, this position of holding the pencil is called as writing position. So I'm holding my pencil in writing position. That's how I hold my pencil in right? And there is one more way to hold the pencil for shading, and that is generally used, and that is under palm position. So this is your palm. So you hold the pencil like this and you shade it. Okay. So under palm position is this, and this shading technique is mostly used whenever we shade a larger area. Generally, we use this. Okay. So all of you you have a waste sheet. No, just hold your pencils using under palm position. Keep the pencil like this. Hold it like this. Under palm position, the pencil is like this. I am holding it like this. And try to shade. Don't draw anything, just try to shade like this. Your shading should not have lines. Like if I shade and I'm drawing lines that I don't want, your shading should be smooth. Until unless we are drawing hair, we need to have lines or some pattern, but generally the shading has to be smooth. So this is uniform shading. Yeah. And if you want to darken it, apply little pressure and repeat. See, this side dark.
Ma'am, is this okay? Ma'am, is this okay? Ma'am.
Yeah, now show. Viransh, okay. Sampriti's looks perfect. Practice still more. And then we'll do a drawing. So try to hold the pencil this way and try to shade. Just do it. Like this, in the other direction, try. Just practice. Okay? So your shading should come smooth. When I say smooth, what I mean?
Like this?
Hmm?
Like this?
Vipin,
Yeah, this one?
show. Okay, yeah, better. Down it has come well. In the middle, it is having lines. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am is
Yeah, Sanvi's looks perfect. Urvi, okay. Okay. Practice. It's just if you practice more, it will come perfectly. Okay. What I don't want is lines. See, some of us,
like
we
this?
shade like this. See,
Like this?
lines. Lines is not advised. It has
Like
to
this?
be smooth. Yeah, wait. Like this. Smooth. I should not see lines. Okay. Yeah. Rajshekar. Okay. He has shaded very lightly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bipin. Fine. Ansh has also shaded lightly. Okay. Okay. So this was just the basic thing. Now let's draw something and shade it. Okay. Sairam has practiced a lot, so you'll be doing good job.
What we are drawing today?
Sorry.
What we are drawing today?
We'll draw a scenery. Okay, we'll draw a scenery and shade it.
Ma'am, what is mean by scenery?
Huh?
What is mean by scenery?
Scenery is when I step out of my house, I see many things. Now nowadays, when we see only buildings, vehicles. But generally, when we go to any nice place, like when you go to villages, you go to hill stations, or you go to seashore, you see the nature around you, right? So scenery has beautiful nature, the birds, the trees, the plants, some house. It may have a person. So scenery is anything which is outside the house. Okay, generally it depicts the nature, the mountains, trees, everything. Okay, that is how a scenery is. So there are different scenery. There are different ways to draw the scenery. Okay. Now all of you can turn to a fresh page.
Ma'am, can we use a marker instead of sketch?
We may not use sketch. If you want, you can use. Actually, see this shading I taught for some other batch. It's my, I think signal is poor. So this is also a scenery. So since the children were small, so I asked them to outline using black sketch and then do the shading. Or else, no, the outline also it mixes with the shading. So if you are a beginner, you can outline it and shade. But once you become expert, you don't have to outline. You can just finish the shading and then darken the outline, darken the drawing using the dark pencil like 6B. Okay. So
Ma'am, your voice and
yeah, I don't
video
know
are
why it is
breaking,
so.
ma'am.
I'm like my door is also open. Even I can feel it is blurry. Now my setup is in this room. I can't change the room. That is the issue. Okay. So this is one scenery. We will do some other scenery now. So all of you open to a fresh page and now keep your cameras on so that I can see your beautiful faces. Take any normal pencil which you use for writing. Take any pencil which you use for writing. Normal pencil. Keep your drawing notebook. How? Horizontal in front of you. The first thing, all of you. All ready? Thumbs up. Shall I start? Now we have some basic idea about scenery, right? And we have some basic idea about shading. So we will use that and draw and shade. Okay. The places where the light directly falls are shaded lightly, and the areas where we want to show there is less of light, we shade it darkly. Okay. So from the right side of your page, leave about 3 to 4 finger gap from top. Say from here.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you please show me a picture a little up?
Where? Which picture, child?
Your drawing book, ma'am.
Old drawing. What you will do with that? Now I'm going to draw
Ma'am,
fresh. Yeah.
I want
Which language you speak? Speak in that. Hindi.
English, ma'am.
Bolo. What is the issue?
I want your picture.
You want to see that once more? This one. Now we will do something different, child. So don't worry about it. Okay. So, so from the scale, it is about 6 centimeter from the top. I am starting from here. I am going to draw a river bank. Okay, a river bank. So to start with, draw a sleeping line like this. You can draw now light also. Later on, we can darken it. Then we are going to give it a turn in like this. One turn. Then again bring it out. And again take it in. Again take it out. Like this, we have to continue until we reach till down. So it did not look exactly similar to mine. Just follow the same way how I have drawn. Parth, you are able to draw?
Yes.
Okay. All finished? Next, we will show one road here. So everything I am drawing in light hand. Later on, I will darken it. So just a road.
Ma'am, can you please show me the whole page?
Yeah, this is
I
the whole
can't see
page,
the
child.
bottom and upper part.
Yeah, you can see, no, this is top and this is bottom.
No, I cannot see the.
Then there is, have you joined using phone or something? No, I have focused fully. So there must be some problem with your focusing then.
सही आंसर किसी
One road you show here. All curves. Okay, so it will not be same how I draw. Just little follow the sequence how I have drawn. First this set of curves, then these, and then lastly this one. And then draw straight lines here, here, and here, lastly here. So this shows the height from the water. So here we are going to draw water. So now if you want, you can use your scale and draw a line like this. Upon that, the mountains will come. So somewhere over here, I'll draw a sleeping line connecting one end of page to another.
Ma'am, we can measure at the first curve,
Sorry, measure.
or I mean, right, draw over
You
here.
have to, yeah, make it join somewhere over here, second curve. This much gap should be there from top. You can bring this line little down also if this side, because we have to draw mountains plus we need some space on top still. So you can bring this line little down also if you want little more. I'll also bring it.
Ma'am, this space is enough.
Yeah, that much should be more than sufficient.
Ma'am, is it okay?
Where I can't see. Yeah, Sampriti looks fine. Okay. Others, you can also show how much you have finished. Some Pritis I saw, Piransh, Rajshekhar, Sairam, Ansh, Bipin. Okay. Urvis. Okay. Adya, Parth, Ansh. Okay. Adya, hold your drawing notebook still top, still high, hold it. Okay. I want to tell you something. Okay. Adya, your this no is ending here. See, ma'am's is ending here, yours is ending here. So you have to make it like slanting. See, in slanting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to come this side. Yours is little steep. Directly from here, it is ending here. So you just change this portion a bit so that it will be balanced. Now after this, we will draw a tree trunk and then we will draw the mountain. So first we'll draw the tree trunk. Anyone is still drawing? I will wait. If all have finished, we'll proceed further. Bipin is asking to wait. Viransh finished.
Ma'am,
Simon
can you
finished.
please wait?
Okay, finish. What about Path has finished? Okay, now let's proceed further. So next we are going to draw a tree trunk. If you want, you can take the help of your scale also or freehand roughly. See, the tree trunk will be from the top till bottom here. So roughly one. Now I'll draw it in my hand only and show. Slightly slanting and then it is coming down like this. And one more like this. So it is little narrow at top and broad at bottom. Like that you have to draw. So it has to be little narrow at top and broad at bottom. So I'll make it still narrower. Now it's fine. You can see here it is thin, here it is little thick. Not very thick, but yeah, little thick.
Ma'am, is it okay?
It should be fine. Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, fine. And this line which is passing through it, obviously we will have to erase it. Okay, later on we'll add the branches. Okay, now we will draw a chain of mountains, small, small, like hill. So one here, first one, and it ends here, like this. Okay, like this we will draw two, at least three will fit in. If I start second one here, one, yeah. If I start second one from here, don't make them very heighted, okay? Make them medium sized. And then one more here. Okay. So this is rough drawing. See, I'm not darkening anything. Just I'm drawing the rough sketch. These lines should be straight. Mine is slanting. I'll just make them straight.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, I drawed it dark already.
you have drawn it dark. Okay. Anyways, when I'll shade, no, that time I will darken it. Okay.
Ma'am, like this.
Who's that? Chanvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Show Shanvi now. Um, where it? Where is the? Okay, where is tree? I can't see. Okay, Yeah, you have drawn it lightly, no? So I was not able to see. Yeah. Okay, fine. We will have to add a circle here. So take anything for that will be the sun.
Ma'am, can I? This is sufficient.
Hmm?
This one.
Anything you use for drawing the circle, okay?
Ma'am, this
Yeah,
circle
yeah,
is.
yeah, that big one, yeah, is fine. So I'm using this to draw a circle.
Ma'am, can I take a coin?
Yeah, try to have the bigger one. And you can get little bit of cotton or waste cloth because we'll be needing that very shortly. So shall we draw a boat also here? And then we'll start with the shading. So this drawing will come to life only after you shade it, or else it will look like boring. Okay. So I'll add a boat also here. So to draw the boat, draw a sleeping line first. Now I'll darken it a bit. I think it's not seen only. Okay. A sleeping line, then slightly curve it up on both the sides, left side and right side.
Ma'am, is my son okay?
Okay. The size you have to decide. Circle is circle, so it's fine. Then draw one more like this. And we will draw a person in it. Okay, so how we will draw that? We will draw his body and everything will be in shading. Okay, so one like this. I'll focus it close. See, first one inverted U, ulta U, then one head. Here you can show like this. His hands will come and his folded legs like this. And you can show him holding the rope like this much. So first inverted U, then his head like he oval, then his two hands, and then again inverted U which is slanting here and a stick. That should be sufficient. When you shade it, it will look nice. Now I'm taking my thing back. Now we will start shading from top. Okay. So take whichever pencil you have, just shade it completely. Later on, we will mix it using the fingertip. So hold your pencil under palm position and shade this completely. Not inside the sun. Leaving the sun, shade it. The entire top portion, shade it. Under palm position, you are holding your pencil and shading it. Like this. So if you have 2B, it will be faster. Now I was using normal pencil. You can use any darker pencil. You can keep your finger like this so that the shading will not go inside the tree and you can shade. Do not shade inside the circle. If it goes later on, we have to erase it. Not very dark, just light. But it should be seen that way. Okay. Now I will take, you can use your fingertip also and you can just blend it. or make it smooth or uniform. Or if you have some tissue with you, you can use that tissue paper and you can do this. You can just mix it. So you can just cover your fingertip using the cloth or tissue paper, anything you can use, and just uniformly mix it. This is the background or the sky, actually the sky. Once you are done, we will proceed further, children. Yeah, finish this much, then let me know, then we'll proceed to the next thing.
Ma'am, with which pencil we should do the shading?
I use just 2B because many of you don't have darker. I use 2B. So if you have Apsara extra dark pencil, that should be sufficient. If in case you don't have shading pencil,
Ma'am, I have 2B and 4B, ma'am.
then you use 2B because we don't want very dark. We want just medium dark. For mixing it, no, try to use something like cloth or some tissue. It will come out nicely. Check if any shading has gone inside your circle, just erase it. And whatever object you have kept, use the same object and darken the outline of your this thing, sun. Because in freehand, it will not come out well. So keep the same object if it has become light and just outline it once more. Anyone finished? All are doing? Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, Urvi has done. What about others? Good.
Ma'am, can you use 4B pencil for outline of sun?
Yeah, but keep the object and outline. Don't do in freehand, okay? It will become curvy. Use the coin or whatever thing you would have used to draw the circle. Same thing you use. Use 4B if you have and outline it and finish. Done, children? Rajshekhar. Okay. Okay. It's very light. I can see lightly. Have you drawn very light?
Ma'am, I used 2B pencil only, ma'am.
Okay. Fine.
Will I make it darker, ma'am?
Circle you use. No, drawing we will outline again. No problem. Okay.
Okay,
We
ma'am.
will outline. Okay, children. I think most of you should have finished by now. Shanvi's friends have come in background. Okay. So use a cloth, it will be faster. It should not take so much of time. Use a cloth, it is faster to merge. Next, we will draw a branch. So one branch I am drawing from here. It is going on my sun like this. Again, it will be broad at bottom. And as I move up, I will try to make it thin like this.
Ma'am, what is that?
It's a side branch from the tree trunk. Okay. Then again from here, I will divide it further. This. Maybe one more I can show here. And one going up. And on the other side also, I will draw a side branch going up, branching down. And these you can shade on one side dark. And the thin areas, no, that I will completely shade it in pencil. So there I can't show dark and light. And obviously, we will have to add some leaves. So here and there, you can just add the leaves and that we will shade completely in black, or not black, the pencil. So draw the leaf shape and shade it completely in pencil like this. You can draw small and little big leaves, but shade them completely inside in pencil. So this will enhance the beauty of the drawing. These tiny leaves. So you need not draw at the same place where I'm drawing the leaves or side branches. Randomly, you can add depending upon your drawing and your comfort. You can change the place of leaves or side branches. The other side also, I'll shade it down, dark. This should have been little thinner. It is not looking nice. I'll make it little thin. You can add some birds, V-shaped, and then little thick you make them inside like this. Like this, you can add some birds as well. And dark, you draw them very dark. Okay, I'll give you all time to finish this. Okay, this is the thing which will take time. The tree top portion. Rest all we will finish quickly. There is nothing much in it. So those of you who have finished this, you can darken the tree trunk. I'm darkening the tree trunk. As I told, initially, when we start with the pencil shading, no, we can outline them with sketch pen and then shade. But if you're grown up, you can outline using the pencil only darkly and you can do the shading. It will look nice. So I have darkened my tree trunk. I am using 4B pencil and tree trunk shading will be dark and light. One side dark, one side light. First finish this much and show. Vedant, show. If anyone has finished, show. Hold it little back. Okay. Okay. Darken the tree trunk. What about others? All are still doing? Okay. Okay. Then I'll focus this so that you can follow it. So if you have darker pencil, use the darker pencil to draw this tree, the lateral branches and all. Because again, it will be easy. You don't have to again and again outline in that case.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Wait. Yeah. Show. Wow. Show again. Okay, Shanvi. Sampriti showed me. Ansh finished. Urvi. Adya Path. Bipin. Urvi has finished. Great.
okay.
What about Rajashekar? About to finish. Finished.
About to finish, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Adya. Okay. Bipin. Next, those of you who have finished will start shading the tree trunk. How we will shade it? We will shade it dark on the left hand side, and as we come to right hand side it will be light. So you can first shade it like light, and then you can darken it on one side. I am holding my pencil in under palm position and I am shading it throughout. And how I have kept my drawing notebook like this so that it is easy for me to shade. And then only on the side, that is only on the left hand side, I am again darkening, applying my pressure on my pencil and darkening.
Ma'am, which pencil to be?
I am using 4B now because it is easier to get darker shade in that. So if you don't have shading pencil, it may not come very dark, but how much ever possible, try to make it and do.
Ma'am, it is night scenery.
Sorry?
It is night scenery.
No, it is sunset. See, dark and then light. So first what I did, lightly I shaded everything, and then on one side again I went and shaded to get that darker effect. So that's how you do it. So you don't see any lines in my shading. It is very smooth. So like that you have to also shade smooth. After this, I will darken the mountain. So those of you who have darker shade, like bigger number pencils like 4B, 6B, you can use them and outline it.
Ma'am, I already outlined it darkly.
Okay. Mountains also on left hand side, I'll shade them dark and right side light. So you can use your 2B or 4B and start shading like this from top to bottom. Small, small strokes up to down. Very lightly first I'll shade. Then here I want to make it dark. So I'm again shading it with little pressure. Just shade the mountain lightly and then darken on one side.
Now 1 minute.
Okay. And one more thing which you will have to darken it is this boat and the person sitting in them.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is mine okay?
Sorry.
Is mine okay?
Sampriti is who is this?
Yes, ma'am, Sampriti.
Yeah, how much I can see, it looks fine. Um,
Ma'am, is this okay?
yeah. Okay, child. So dark and light combination you have to make.
Ma'am?
Sometimes, yeah. Okay. So now I'll outline this side. What is left? Water is, oh, I think this oil pastel become black. It will not go now. Now I'll outline this one also, the river bank, darkly. Now I'll start shading this on sides.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm leaving right now. Can you share the drawing picture in the WhatsApp?
Yeah, who is this?
Ma'am, Viransh.
Okay, you have to go somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll share the recording also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
At the
Bye.
end of the day, I'll say.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. So the scenery is only for the practicing of shading, okay, rather than practicing on which sheet. We have drawn a drawing and we are practicing it. So in one class, we may not be able to get perfection. Slowly, with practice and time, it will come. So the road, sorry, the river bank, only on one side, I have shaded it. And maybe you can take your fingertip and just extend it or use a cloth or something and just merge it well. In this area, I will shade it dark. Dark and then little light. And then this road, the road we are not going to shade, we will leave it white. This side you can shade lightly. How you had shaded the sky, like that you can shade this portion also lightly. Then small grasses you can show on the sides of road like this. Directly take the pencil and draw some upstrokes, upward lines. On both the sides you can show. This boat shading is just filling it completely in black. Not black, but in dark pencil shading. Just you have to fill it completely. And lastly, for the water, you can show like lines, see? Not the shading, but see something like this, lines. Like this. Hold your pencil in under palm position and draw blunt lines like this. It will give the effect of waves. Just below the this thing, boat, you can shade it little dark to show the reflection of boat. Rest all, you can show some lines kind of strokes here. So draw one line and then lift your pencil and again keep it and draw. So that line effect should be seen here. Not like smooth shading. Because here we are showing water like this. So lift your pencil after you draw each line. So one, lift your pencil, draw second, third, like this, overlapping, one after the another. See? So this is done. If you want, you can make some bird sitting on the branch. So I'll draw that one. A bird here. So I've written a reverse D, ulta D, and then its head, the beak, and the tail. And we just have to shade it completely. The bird can be little fat, very thin. So this is one degree of shading. Now, if you want, you can still take darker shade of pencil and still make it darker at places, and it will still enhance the beauty of drawing. And then sometimes what we do, we take the eraser and we erase at certain places to create the highlights, which means the light is directly falling there and it is reflecting. Sometimes you see some people's nose, and if a person is bald, especially on their head, if the light falls, you can see like headlight. Some, that is nothing but the place where the directly the light hits, we see it bright. Those areas we show unshaded, or we shade it first and then take a eraser and then erase that off to show the highlights. We call that as highlights, where we don't shade on any object. Okay, if anyone wants to show, you can show. Sampriti, wait. I'll add you to spotlight. Okay, nice. Okay. Your mirror image is seen for me. Yeah, you're yet to do the water, right? Yeah, nice it is.